Alright, so here's my funny 420 story for y'all. Alright, so I ain't never smoked weed before. And I had an edible maybe I say about 4 years ago. I was at a white people party and they gave me a brownie, had an edible. Shit did nothing. Like, had no effect on me whatsoever. A couple weeks ago, I was with my white tea friends, and one of the dudes gave me an edible, and it was a gummy. He gave me a gummy. Now he's on this shit. This is a prescription for him. He got the card. He got prescriptions. All this shit is legal, legit for him. So he give me an edible. He gives me a edible. He gives me a gummy. And he knows I ain't never smoked before. He knows this. So he says, This is the real deal. This is high potency. You cannot take the whole thing. You cannot eat the whole thing. So already he got me on high alert now. Now I'm cautious. So I said, okay, so what's the prescription then? How do I take it? He said, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to cut it into 4 pieces. And you take 1 piece. All right, say less. So this was like a Wednesday when he gave this to me. So I wasn't going to take it during the week. I got work. I didn't know how it's going to affect me. I didn't want to be bothered with all that. So on the Saturday, I took the edible, cut it into 4, and I took 1 of the pieces. Yeah. First of all, let me set up the day. So I get up Saturday. I get ready. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. So I'm getting myself ready. I take all my supplements, take all my vitamins, take my pre-workout. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. So I'm thinking to myself, now it's going to be a good time for me to try this gummy. So I take the gummy. I think to myself, I better wait. I better wait half hour or so just to see how it affects me before I go ahead and proceed to the gym. Alright, so I take this edible and I'm waiting to see how it affects me before I go to the gym. So I sit down, I'm scrolling through social media, looking at my phone, watch TV. So I go to get up on my seat. My feet are stuck to the ground. I'm feeling like I can't move from this spot that I'm in because I'm feeling like my feet are stuck to the ground. I can't move from this spot. So it take me a little bit of time to get myself together to be able to move out of this spot. So once I get going, I'm starting to walk from one room to the other room. So I'm walking now. I'm walking from the living room to the kitchen. From the kitchen back to the living room. I'm pacing. I'm just walking back and forth. I have no goal, no aim, no purpose. I'm just walking back and forth for no reason whatsoever. But I noticed that when I'm walking, I'm bumping into everything on the left side. I kind of got a gangster lean to the left. So when I notice I'm leaning to the left, now all of a sudden, I just started out of nowhere, I just started singing the Beyonce song To the Left. So I knew I was high. I said, okay, go sit your dumb ass down. Just go sit down, because you tripping. So just go sit down. But I never did go sit down. I just kept going back and forth and back and forth. So when I went to the living room, I noticed that the mini blinds in the living room, they were swaying. Like they were swaying back and forth. And I'm trying to figure out why the mini blinds are swaying back and forth. There wasn't no heat on. The window wasn't open. There's no reason for the mini blind to be swaying back and forth. And one of the reasons why I never did smoke weed, because I don't like when people get paranoid when they smoke weed. I beat somebody up one time because they got paranoid for smoking weed. So as I'm walking back and forth now, I go back in the kitchen and I realize now that I need to start documenting this stuff. So I need to get myself a pencil and a paper so I can write all this down. But I can't remember from 1 second to the next to get the pencil and paper. Now, mind you, I'm in the kitchen. I'm standing right next to the pencil and paper. I never did get the pencil and paper because I couldn't remember to get the pencil and paper. So now I'm realizing that I'm starting to talk to myself. So I'm saying to myself, you need to get a pencil and paper. You need to document this. This is your first time getting high. You need to document this. So now I'm talking to myself. So now I'm going from one room to the other room. And I'm just talking. I'm talking a whole fucking lot. Just talking. And ain't nobody here. I'm talking to myself. A whole fucking lot. And I'm a Gemini already. So I already got 2 personalities already from the rip. So now the weed then just brought out the personalities even more. Because now I got somebody that's talking a whole fucking lot. And then the other part of me was getting irritated because I was talking a whole fucking lot. So I was irritated with myself. So now I got me mad at me because I'm talking a whole lot. I knew he was about to have a problem. I knew this was about to be a problem. When I found myself arguing with myself in the kitchen because I was talking a lot. Then I got hungry. I got real hungry. All of a sudden, I got hungry. Now, mind you, the whole time, I realized that I could not go to the gym. I realized very quickly that I could not allow myself to get in a car and drive because my feet were stuck to the ground. And now I'm thinking, if I allow my feet to go on that gas pedal, I'm going to get in an accident. I cannot get in a car. I cannot. So I had given up already going to the gym. I just gonna let it wear off. Once it wore off, then I would go ahead and proceed with the rest of my day. So then now I'm getting hungry. I'm getting real hungry. And any of y'all that know me, y'all know I don't have no food in my house. All I got in my food is Jell-O and pretzels. That's it. Now my kids, JJ and Josiah, they got a whole bunch of food here. But I don't have no food here for me. So I'm hungry. But I can't go nowhere to get nothing to eat. Now, yes, I do live right across the street from 2 stores. Yes, I could have walked to either one of them stores and got myself something to eat. But again, my feet are feeling stuck to the ground. And I'm walking to the left. So I'm thinking if I go out there and get in the middle of the road, I'm going to get hit by a car. I wasn't willing to take that chance. So I'm just looking through the cupboards, looking for a bunch of food that I know I did not have. And I was just hungry. So that was my whole episode with my first weed, with my first edible gummy.